Hello, my beautiful Atlantis Scalar peeps. Today, I would like to talk to you a little bit more about the microbiome optimization. I mean, I've still been researching so much, and I'm learning that it's amazing. Diseases I never, and even regular just conditions that I wouldn't even think are actually very much tied to gut health. I'll give you an example, and I know I've posted this all over the place because it's so exciting. Michelle Gray, I did the microbiome optimization on her and her autistic child, Marcus, and Rob, her husband who has cancer. And she sent me this a few days after. I have really, all caps, good news. Eric told me that you did the healing work on us, and yesterday I must have gone pee 50 times, and Marcus was funny and happy last night. But the icing on the cake is that you, Eric, and the Vine team, all large caps, helped a miracle happen. We went to Rob's oncology appointment yesterday, and the specialist actually said, I can't believe this. We had to check to make sure we didn't mix you up with another patient, but your cancer is gone. Gone, Elisa, all caps. He said that he has never seen this happen and can't believe it. Also, she said later that she had the best sleep of her life. So she's sleeping much better too. So again, I'll reiterate some of the things that it helps. But I encourage all you guys to, no matter what you have, Google it against the phrase microbiome or the phrase gut health or gut dysbiosis, dybiosis, or something like that, GI microbiome, so on, and see what comes up. And I'll bet you anything there'll be some sort of scholarly articles, and they're almost all recent. So the medical and scientific community is just now really getting into this. So I have a feeling I've said all this before, but some of the diseases, diabetes, well, I just want to hammer it home. What kind of thing? Diabetes type 1, diabetes type 2, gestational diabetes, obesity, difficulty losing weight, metabolic syndrome, all autoimmune disease, fibromyalgia, multiple sclerosis, Lou Gehrig's disease, muscular dystrophy, irritable bowel syndrome, inflammatory bowel disease, cognitive and memory issues like brain fogginess, anxiety, depression, reward and addiction issues, the ability to handle stress, the ability to feel happy, Parkinson's disease and other neurological diseases, autism, cardiovascular disease, including atherosclerosis, etc., hypertension, cerebrovascular disease, liver disease like cirrhosis, hepatitis, and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, chronic kidney disease, chronic pulmonary disease, including pulmonary fibrosis, asthma, bronchitis, etc., cancer, as you see, Alzheimer's, I think I already said that. Oh no, Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia, attention deficit disorder, schizophrenia, painful periods, dysmenorrhea, a dysfunctional immune system, small bacteria, intestine overgrowth, allergies, chronic HIV, eczema, long COVID, and it just, it just goes on. And so, just Google and find out if you are one of those people. Now, should I read? I think I'll read. I was going to talk about, I'll talk about it later, but I think I'm going to have to separate glaucoma from the eyesight optimization, because there is just so much in that script that if you have glaucoma, and I'm trying it out on somebody right now, then it needs more than just general intent scripts. It needs the real physiology with the trabecular mesh work and uveoscleral pathways. It's really complicated. Okay, so the book. All right. So Laura. After Aunt Laura came Maria. Maria didn't like that she had been the first one to find me. I just remember that scream was so horrible. And that she had been involved in some way in my exit. I definitely can't blame her for that. It couldn't have been easy for her. She'd taken care of me since I was 18 months old. So she was like a second mother. I visited her early on the morning after my death. She was back at her house on her knees praying. I could see her whole body shaking. Tears were running down her cheeks. She was so sad, just so sad. She still cries sometimes, along with me. It was the type of sadness that makes me want to cry with her, that made me want to cry with her. I wanted to comfort her, so I kneeled next to her and held her hand. Even though she was trembling and crying, I could feel that she was still a force to be reckoned with. I felt this peace and strength inside her that I hadn't recognized before. While I was with her, she talked out loud to me. She says these out loud prayers sometimes, and she was in the middle of one of those when I came to her. I think her prayers were how she handled her grief. Yeah. It's like we had a conversation in a way. First, she told me that things would be okay. She had this sense of knowing that I would be fine. She also thought about what she could have done if she had gotten there faster and she reacted differently. She wished that she had noticed something when she was in my room making up my bed. Though I think we both knew that there really was nothing she could have done, have said, or done in those moments to change the situation. I told Maria how grateful I was that she taught me about playfulness and about letting go, even when you don't feel like it. I also told her how much I appreciated how she would patiently let me talk to her about things she wasn't interested in. Her English was not very good when I was growing up. So, and sometimes, oh my eyes, I can't see now. Oh, let me see. Wasn't so good. So sometimes she would pretend like she was listening. I saw that many times. It meant so much to me that even when she didn't understand about respoking bicycle tires, wheels, for example, everything I was saying, and even though she was busy with her responsibilities in the house, she would take the time and stay with me. Like that time I tried to give her directions on how to respoke a bicycle wheel. Yeah, that's there. From Maria, I learned that sometimes you have to make sacrifices for the people you care about. I learned that you have to be patient like her. I love Maria. Anyway, well, I will cut it at that. Please be sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I love you all. Bye.